Hello. Thank you for joining. I very much look forward to this presentation. This is a part of the world tour. I've been on the road since January, visiting more than 30 countries to discuss the potential, the opportunities, and also challenges with spatial AI. And just tomorrow, I'll leave for Stockholm for the next 24 cities. I plan to be home in November. So for you that cannot join me in this exciting tour, I want to share with you a little bit of the insights that I have and how you can deploy spatial artificial intelligence now and future-proof your organization. So without further ado, let's get started. So the medicine for this problem, this challenge that we have come up with is called a Spatial Artificial Intelligence Center. And in the next few minutes, you'll understand why we use this vehicle, what it entails concretely, and how we've done it in more than 100 countries across the world. So let's get started. First of all, let's talk a little bit about statistics. The World Economic Forum recently said that you need to have AI in your organization, and more important, you need to train your employees for AI. This is a top priority. The next thing is that we all know, and I happen to be in that camp, that AI is disruptive. It offers challenges and it offers opportunities. Some predictions are that although it's going to be very positive in the long run, there will be quite a few disruptions potentially in the short run, especially if we don't take proactive measures. What I think we'll see, what we saw so far, for example, here where I am today in California, which is the strikes from Hollywood and now teachers, is just the beginning. We expect that more and more people will be displaced. And if we don't do anything proactively, we'll start with creative jobs, professional white-collar jobs, and this will culminate sometimes in the next few years, after which governments will realize the necessity and start taking those required measures. But why wait? Why don't do it today? And that's what I'm going to focus my entire speech on, how we can address that big issue today and how already many have done so. If we do that, I believe that we will not only create a much smoother transition to the future that's inevitable, but we'll also be able to thrive. Will organizations, governments that do this today will come up on top. In a big scheme of things, this is a reshuffling of the cards. Countries that used to be leaders may not come out as leaders from this event, and the opposite. I see a lot of global South countries that do so. Okay, so what are the consequences? Let's assume the positive activity here, that we take a measure today, and let's say we jointly partner for a center. I think this could assist greatly to job creation, education retraining, addressing many of the global challenges that we face, and also promoting this type of technology as an exporter. When it comes to academic institutions, we have similar opportunities. I'm not going to talk about the negative sides, loss of reputation, outdated curriculum. We will focus on the future-ready academy, and curriculum, the enhanced reputation, and better student outcomes. But this is not limited to education alone. In fact, the biggest impact will be in organization, corporations. And that's where also the biggest job displacement could happen. Now, your job will not be taken from you by AI, but there is a risk that it will be taken from you by a human that is using AI. And that's what we need to stay vigilant. Okay, so let's get started. What can we expect there? You can gain a competitive advantage. There is innovation and efficiencies that can happen, and long-term sustainability when it comes to that.